prepare for healing, or about the environmental protection that can be started.
Yeah, 19th chapter, ma'am.
19th chapter, no?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, so 19th chapter we were doing, and we will continue that. A prayer for healing. I missed out on doing the truth with you. That is also in your syllabus, the truth poem. Okay, so we will be doing that after finishing this lesson. Okay. Now we did 9.1, 19.1. I gave a homework to you. Slogan writing. Did you all prepare a slogan? Have you all prepared a slogan? Is anyone there? Rathan, David, Hannibal. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I had made one slogan.
You need a slogan. Okay. Okay.
There is no planet B.
That is
Uh,
for planet B.
there is no planet B.
There is no planet B. Okay. So, like that much, like there is no planet B. That much only it is.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Okay. Okay, David. That's good. Okay. Now, what about Haniel and Miracle? Haniel, Miracle.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am. Um, I made a slogan on saving water, ma'am. Water, ma'am.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like it's conserve every drop, secure your future.
Okay. Good. Good, Haniel. And Miracle.
Yeah, ma'am. I made a slogan on nature.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Protect nature today, celebrate life tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Good, Miracle. That is good. Okay. Good work, all the three of you. One more homework I gave you, as far as I remember. I think 9.2, maybe. Was it 9.2? Find a poem or song that is related to the environment. No, not this one. It was this, B, 9.2, B. You have to write down about any festival in which the sun, stars, water bodies, animals, or plants are worshipped. Research about it and write about it. That was another homework, if you all remember.
Uh, yeah, ma'am. I will send it by today.
Okay. All of you send it to me by today. Okay. And videos on, please. Turn on your videos.
Ma'am, I'm a little bit sick today, so can I
Okay.
keep my video?
Yeah, for today you can.
Yeah.
And David and Hamza.
Yes, ma'am. 1 second.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. We did 19.2 also. Questions 19.2 we did. Now, do you know? This is very important. Okay. This do you know you have to remember from the exam point of view also. Okay, now to spread awareness about issues related to the earth and its environment, various initiatives have been taken up worldwide. Some important days that are celebrated internationally, means all around the world, are on 22nd April, we celebrate Earth Day. Earth Day is celebrated to make people appreciate the Earth's natural environment and raise awareness about its condition. Okay, it was first held on April 22, 1970. It is now celebrated in more than 175 countries every year. Okay, so they have fixed days, okay, to celebrate various components of the environment. Okay, we have a water day, we have Earth Day, we have Environment Day. So what is done on those days in schools and colleges? They actually take initiatives. Okay, seminars are conducted and workshops and discussions are conducted based on these things. Okay, on Earth Day or Environment Day, they plant trees. Like people go, they plant trees. So this is made so that number one, awareness can be raised. Number two, we can come together and do something for the Earth. Okay, then we have World Water Day, which is celebrated on 22nd March. Water is a basic requirement for all life, for all forms of life. It is very important to utilize and manage this resource in a sustainable manner. In order to create awareness about it, in 1993, March 22 was declared as World Day for Water. Okay, because water is a resource and we should use it judicially. So we celebrate World Water Day on 22nd March to raise awareness about water. Do you know that on some of these days, competitions are held, like competitions are also held when we have World Environment Day or Earth Day or Water Day, competitions on such as poster making competitions. Okay, we have chart making competitions, poster making competitions, slogan writing competition, where you have to write down a slogan. Okay, art competitions where you have to draw something related to the earth or the environment, where you have to make a chart, make a poster, and so on. A poem writing competitions based on these topics are conducted in schools. Okay, then World Environment Day on 5th June. World Environment Day was first observed in 1972 to mark the opening of the Stockholm Conference on Human Environment. It is commemorated every year on June 5 to stimulate awareness of the environment and to encourage political attention and action. So, what was the Stockholm Conference? Stockholm Conference was the one of the major initiatives. Okay, one of the major initiatives, one of the first actual proper gathering, an actual conference that discussed the environmental issues, that discussed the environmental protection and preservation. Okay, see earlier, like in the previous times, in the ancient times, people, because we know that people used to worship the trees, the sun, moon. They didn't cut the trees, and it was not as much a problem. It was not as such a problem. The water, the trees, and environment. People used to live in them, love them, okay, protect them in the ancient times, worship them. But then during a period in the 19th century, industrialization took place. Okay, industrialization took place. What happened in industrialization is that a rapid development of the industries, of the industry sector started in India. Okay, a rapid development of the industrial sector, okay, started, and what happened is industries started to establish, and because they wanted to make the industries, they used to clear the forests and the plants and all. Okay, so that time during the industrialization, our environmental health declined. Our environmental health declined during or after the industrialization period. Our environment health was declined, and then they brought up some initiatives. Okay, there was one report published by one of the journalists. Okay, which highlighted this thing, and then there was the Stockholm conference that was these two or three major things happened. Okay. And that led to, once again, the environmental protection. Okay. The awareness that made people aware about the environment and its issues and its protection and preservation. Hope you are able to hear me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Then we have Earth Hour, last Saturday of March. If you have seen, there is, I think, was there an episode in the Doraemon show, okay, in which they, for one day or for some time, or I don't know which show that was, that they all didn't use the lights or any electrical appliances and all settled their, food and making food and everything in the backyard, and then there they made it. Okay, so that is something that happens in the earth. Okay, it asks households and businesses to turn off their non-essential lights and other electrical appliances for 1 hour. Earth Hour is a global event organized by the World Wide Fund for Nature (WWF). It is held every year on the last Saturday of March. Okay, so what happens on the last Saturday of March is they suggest that for 1 hour you turn off every electrical appliance. Okay, every non-essential light and electrical appliance, do not use it, to raise awareness of the need to take action on climate change. Earth Hour was jointly initiated by the WWF and the Sydney Morning Herald in 2007, when 2.2 million residents of Sydney participated by turning off all non-essential lights. Okay, this was celebrated majorly in Sydney, Australia in 2007, where 2.2 million people who were residing in Sydney, they participated in it by turning off all their non-essential lights. Okay, so you can also practice this. You can also practice this at your homes. These were some of the important days that are celebrated. So these four, though, you have to memorize: Earth Day, 22nd April, World Water Day, 22nd March, World Environment Day, 5th June, and Earth Hour, last Saturday of March. Okay, important from the exam point of view also. It is sometimes asked in the exam. Okay, now in this lesson, we have appreciation. Okay, refrain. When a line is repeated several times in a poem, it is called a refrain. A lot of songs, which are often a form of poetry, they contain a refrain. A refrain usually conveys the central idea of the song or poem. Okay, when you see that a line is being repeated many times, okay, in a poem, a line is being repeated many times. That thing is known as a refrain. Okay, when we were doing the poem, there was one line that we were reading. What was that? That was we um one second. Yeah, we join with the earth and with each other. Okay, that's the refrain in this poem. Okay, that is being repeated over and over in every stanza. Okay, that is the refrain. Then there is this song also, We Shall Overcome. Okay, how many of you have heard this song, We Shall Overcome? It's an old song. Anyone who has listened to We Shall Overcome song?
No, ma'am.
No?
No.
Okay. You can um
I have an
re
idea.
you have an idea. Okay, you can
Yes.
listen to this. It is a really good, beautiful song. You can just listen to it. We shall overcome. Okay. Now, read aloud a prayer for healing and identify the refrain. We know that the refrain is we join hands with the earth and with each other. Okay, that is the refrain. Now, there are some organizations, okay, some international organizations that are working for the protection of the environment, okay, such as Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, United Nations Environment Programme, UNEP, Friends of the Earth, Green Cross International, Greenpeace, International Union for Conservation of Nature, and Worldwide Fund for Nature, WWF. Okay, these are from all around the world working for environmental protection. Some of our Indian organizations, national organizations for environmental protection are Ministry of Environment and Forest, Government of India, Forest Survey of India, FSI, Central Pollution Control Board, Forest Research Institute, the Energy and Resource Institute, Bombay Natural History Society, BNHS, Wildlife Protection Society of India, WPI. Okay, so your homework is what's mentioned below. Find out about the objectives and activities of any two of the organizations mentioned above. One national, one international. Okay. Your homework is you have to research about one national and one international organization that is working for the protection of environment and find what are its objectives and what are its activities that it undertakes. Okay. Then okay. In this lesson, we have learned about the importance of protecting and preserving the environment. Given below are the meanings of some words or terms that are often used in this context. Pollution, that is the release of harmful or poisonous substances in the environment. Just give me a minute. Okay. That is the use of release of harmful or poisonous substances in the environment. Deforestation means clearing of forest by cutting trees. Conservation means protection of a resource from harm, destruction, wastage, and overuse. Biodegradable material that can be decomposed by bacteria or other living organisms. Okay, biodegradable, such as vegetable peels, paper, and cloth. Non-biodegradable material uh, that do not biodegrade or do not decompose easily. For example, glass bottles, aluminum cans, styrofoam glasses. Okay, their time taken to for them to get decomposed is also mentioned. Plastics, synthetics, and so on. Now that you have understood the meaning of these words, we will do some fill in the blanks. Okay, the first one. Dash waste should be put in green dustbins and dash waste in blue dustbins. Anyone can answer this. Dash waste is put in blue dustbins
Yes, ma'am.
and dash.
Biodegradable waste should be put in green dustbins and non-biodegradable waste in blue dustbins.
Okay. Yes, Samuel. Very good. That's correct. Non-biodegradable waste is put in a blue dustbin and biodegradable waste is put in a green dustbin. Very good. Second one. Cannot survive the dash that destroys their home. David.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Yeah. Almost 70% of the Earth's land animals and plants live in forests and many cannot survive the dash that destroys their homes.
Deforestation.
Deforestation. Yes. Third one, Miraculin. Different activities of man have caused different kinds of air and water dash. Miraculin.
Pollution.
Pollution. Yes, that's right. And the last one. People all over the world need to work for the dash of natural resources. Honey. Yes,
Yes,
Honey.
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. People all over the world need to work for the conservation of natural resources.
Yes, that's correct. That's right, Honey. Okay. This is an advertisement with this is an advertisement about the Earth Hour. Okay. And there are some questions related to this. We have to look at the picture and give the answers. Okay. The first one, who has issued the advertisement? David. Who has issued the advertisement?
Hindustan Times.
Yes, that's good. Hindustan Times. Okay. What does the advertisement ask the people to do, Miraculum? What does the advertisement ask the people to do, Miraculum?
I don't know, ma'am.
Earth means for 1 hour you have to turn off all the electrical appliances. That's the answer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The activity is um, you can collect such more advertisements from newspapers, okay, magazines, and paste them in a scrapbook. Now we have a formal letter writing in this lesson. Okay. Now it is said that the pen is mightier than the sword. Okay. If you have heard this famous line that the pen is mightier than the sword. By writing a letter to the editor of a newspaper, you can share your views about important issues with a large audience. A well-written and timely letter can create awareness about environmental protection and influence readers and even government policy. Okay, some tips on writing a letter to the editor. A letter to the editor of a newspaper may be a response to an article in the newspaper or may be written to express your views and thoughts on important issues. Why do we write a letter to the editor? Number one, it is you are responding to an article in the newspaper. Okay, you're writing in response to an article in the newspaper, or you are writing about raising an issue. Okay, you are raising an issue. Okay, that also might be there. Then, when responding to an article, when responding to an article in the paper, begin your letter by mentioning the headings and date of the original article along with the name of the correspondent, that is, the journalist or writer. Okay, how to do this? How to do this? I am writing to you. I am writing this to you in reference to, and then you write the name. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So you write it like this. Okay. I'm writing this letter to you in reference with, and then mention the article or heading of the original article. Okay, and the date. Okay, in reference with the article on environmental protection, which was published in the newspaper, which was published on 24th June, okay, by Mr. X, okay, which was published on 24th June by Mr. X. Okay, so this is the opening. Okay, usually, mostly the question comes where you have to express your views and thoughts on important issues. Okay, see, two things are there for which we write the letter to the editor. Number one is response to an article. Number two, express your views and thoughts on important issues. Usually, question comes in the second one. Okay, but if the first one comes, then this is how you have to start it. Okay, in reference to, or in response to, or in reference with. In reference to the article on environmental protection published on 24th June 2026 by Mr. X. And then you start your article. Sorry, letter. Okay. Then you start your letter. I would like to highlight, or I would like to bring into view, uh, in reference to the article or in response to the article on environmental protection published on 24 June by Mr. X, I would like to highlight, or I would like to bring into light, or I would like to bring into view. And then you start. First paragraph. Understood? First paragraph. If you are writing the article if you're writing the letter as a response to an article, this is how you have to start. Okay, this is how you will begin. Then after that, keep your letter to the editor brief, to the point, and interesting. Okay, means not very elaborate like a whole book. Okay, not like 10 paragraphs or very lengthy, but brief and to the point. Support your letter with accurate facts and statistics. Okay. If you are putting data, if you're putting data, never assume and put the data. Okay. Never assume and put the data. Every every month, more than 1,000 trees are cut. Okay. Or every week, more than 1,000 trees are cut. If you don't know the exact number, don't mention. Okay, this is also an example. 1,000 every week is not the exact number. It is an example. So you may want to write like this. Okay, you may want to write like this in the letter, but if you don't know the facts, if you don't know the exact data, please don't write the exact data. Don't use the numbers until you know them for sure. Okay. Then open your letter with a strong statement. Okay. You can start the letter with a strong statement. Those letters in which you're expressing your views about a particular issue, you can start them with a strong statement. What is a like something you can use such as a slogan? Okay. Something such as a slogan you can use. Okay. But not as short as a slogan, but a strong, powerful statement. Okay. Close the letter with possible solutions or thoughts for the readers to remember. Always and always I tell you, in the last paragraph of the letter, you write conclusion. Okay, you write conclusion, which is made up of suggestion, your suggestions. Okay, your suggestions or possible solutions. Possible solution. Okay, means what do you want the government or these people to do for you? What do you want the authorities to do for you? That is what you have to write down in the last para. Okay, that is what you have to write down in the last para. That firstly you have introduced the issue. Then secondly, in the body of the letter, you elaborate the issue. Okay, you describe it, you elaborate it. And then in the last para, you mention what do you want them to do, what you suggest that they should do for you. That is what you mentioned towards the end of the letter to the editor. Okay, now tell me any questions related to writing a letter to the editor. Any questions? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay,
No, ma'am.
okay. This is the format. This is the format. On the top, we write the sender's address, leave one line, then the date, then leave one line, then we write the editor, the Times of India, name of the newspaper, the Hindustan Times, New Delhi. Okay. Now, we don't write the address of the editor. Okay. Please note a mistake many students make. Okay. You write your address, sender's address, date, leave one line, date, leave one line, then the editor. Now, the editor, the Times of India, New Delhi. That is the Times of India, New Delhi will be considered the editor's address. Okay. Addressing to the editor, that will be considered. So no extra address of the editor. Okay. You just write the editor, the Times of India, New Delhi. Okay. Pin code is optional. Then leave one line and write respected sir or ma'am. Subject. Okay, subject is there, or you can just write subject first and then leave one line and then start respected sir and ma'am. Then you write body of the letter, minimum 3 paragraphs. Body of the letter, minimum 3 paras. Okay, minimum 1 page. It should be any letter that you are writing, any and every letter that you write, minimum 1 page. Okay, 3 paras. And then at the end, you end with yours sincerely or yours truly, and then your name. Okay, that would be your format. Any doubt in the format of a formal letter? Any doubt in the format of letter to the editor?
No,
No.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. Okay. So we will stop here for today. We will be stopping here for today. Tomorrow we will meet and we can try some terminal questions. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Tomorrow we'll meet. We'll try out some terminal questions. And that's all for you. David and Haniel, one class I will take at 10. Okay. One class I'll be taking at 10. Your English TMA class will be held at 10 a.m. today. Okay. So please make sure you are joining, both of you.
Okay, 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 ma'am.
Okay. David.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. So I'll see you then. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.